Alrighty, everybody. Thank you again for joining me this week. Today we're continuing on with Fantasy Star Online. Dark Falls War. Maybe they will have some information that will be useful.
Completely unacceptable, no matter the circumstances.
Even for the source, she's too strong!
On the contrary, this is exactly what we should have expected. In fact, I dare say we should be proud.
Care to explain why you seem so pleased with yourself?
He's a photon.
Because she is the finest vessel I have ever created. Why wouldn't I be happy to have irrefutable proof of that?
Too bad she's flawed.
She has nothing but disdain for us Dark Falls, and can even contend with our host. I must say, even I'm impressed with my work.
Oh, can it? Now's hardly the time for sitting around with our thumbs up our asses. We gotta come up with a plan here.
You really don't get it, do you? We've played our hand. To resist now would be futile.
So, y'all die?
I told you earlier, didn't I? That thing is the profound darkness itself. It is the source of all of our power. No life form can succumb to its own poison. That's what it comes down to.
You've never met a scorpion, have you?
So what now, huh? Are we just completely useless at this point?
So what now, Are we just completely done for at this point?
Not exactly. Not as long as we are still with our host. Had she taken our power for herself, the world would already be beyond salvation. That is to say, just by being here, we are in fact playing a non-trivial role. We still count for something.
Say what you want, but I still think this is all your fault. You made this monstrosity.
Though I don't dispute that I bear some blame, following the ultimate chain of cause and effect here is hardly meaningful now. If I could do things over again, I should like to avoid ever having met Shiva. Had I not, everything would be different. The photoners, and arcs, of course, would never have come to be.
What would be so bad about that? I was born before you met Shion, after all.
Yeah? What's the problem? I would still be born as long as Florent exists.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You're just overthinking it. There's nothing we can do.
Thinking won't help. There's nothing we can do.
Photon energy exists in tandem with the Akashic records.
So, do we change the Akashic records?
As long as there exists photon energy, so too shall the profound darkness. If you really want to destroy it forever, the only option is to banish the profound darkness to a world without photons.
So we send it to Earth?
A world with no Akashic records. Where are we going to find some place like that?
Earth.
How should I know? Even the photoners of old never found such a realm.
We gotta take it to Earth. Bruised and bloody. We have to take her to Earth, and then Feleg can smush her into a pancake.
That one's a photoner, the root of Ark's might. And she's the original profound darkness, the source from which the Dark Falls powers flow. In other words, neither of those powers can even come close to touching her. Therefore, to defeat her, we need something else entirely. A power whose source lies elsewhere. That is precisely why you and I are here. It was the Akashic Record's final wish. Shion's final wish.
Where am I?
Seems you've taken quite the beating.
Phaleg?
I had a few errands to run, but you seem to be facing some pressing concerns yourselves.
Phaleg.
What happened?
We got our asses kicked. Don't try to leave. But thankfully Phaleg saved us.
No, I'll be alright. But we need to treat Tsunehime Kotoshiro, and fast.
You need to talk with Phaleg. You need to get her to Earth.
I'm glad to see you're all right. I'm sorry I've been out of touch. Things have gotten, well, pretty far out of hand. The Photoners' onslaught is underway. We've never dealt with anything quite like this before. They mean to crush us in one blow.
I'll take that ticket though, thank you. Situation in Harukatan.
Tsunehime, should you really be here? Why shouldn't I be? With Harukatan in such disarray, Kotoshiro must be overwhelmed. Did you forget, Matoi? This is only a projection. I'm still physically in Harukatan. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, is your physical body doing okay? And what about Kotoshiro? Worry not. We've sustained some injuries, but nothing too grave.
Is the spirit realm okay?
Safe for now, at least. But if Shiva shows up there, things could take a swift turn for the worse. However, the troops ravaging the corporeal realm are but low-ranking grunts, so we needn't be overly worried. Shiva's wrath is directed squarely at your people now. But if she switches her focus to Harukatan, we are surely doomed. That is why cooperating with you is my most prudent course of action. Do not worry about the people of Harukatan. For now, just focus on what you can do for your own. Right, you got it.
Informants have a plan.
It's your friendly neighborhood informant, Patty, with a nose for the news that you want to hear. A nose for news? More like a nose that's always stuck in other people's business. Oh, hey, Tia here. I tried to look super energetic doing that intro, but I don't think it worked.
Nothing you do works. Shut up, Patty.
You seemed like your usual annoying, bubbly self, so I didn't notice. Cut me some slack, Tia. I'm running on empty here. You're not the only one. Everyone's exhausted. But the ops on the front lines have it a lot worse than us. We have Shiva and her squadron to blame for all of this. Fighting them off is really taking its toll. Well, thanks to everyone's efforts and the AIS firing on all cylinders, we're holding our own out there. They're just way too powerful, and they keep on coming. It's like they suck up all of our photons so we can't even make a dent. There's gotta be a juicy nugget of info out there that will tell us how to knock Shiva off her stupid throne. Even supposing there was, It'd be our job to search for it. Info that'll help us take out Shiva. Yes! I've got the scoop of the century! Boom! The perfect strategy to take out Shiva! Huh. Whatever it is, it's news to me. I'm not expecting much, but let's hear it. Expect the world, sis. I've experienced this firsthand and confirmed that it works. Really? So you actually have something viable? What kind of strategy are we looking at? I like to call it the supreme tickle tactic.
You're an idiot.
You're such an idiot. I tried it on Aurora, since she's a photoner like Shiva, and it worked wonders. So, genius, how do you plan on tickling Shiva? You need an AIS to get close enough. Boom! That's it! If we push forward with an AIS, we can get close enough to tickle her. I'll just have Ludmilla modify one. We'll give it lots of limbs like a crab or something. This will be the ultimate ARC's weapon. AIS Patty Custom. Now, answer me this. What do you suppose its primary feature will be?
Tickling. Its ability to tickle enemies.
That's right! The ability to defeat Shiva with a tickle attack! I knew you'd get it, Guardian. Anyway, it's a foolproof way to defeat Shiva. Now that we're in agreement, I have to ask Ludmilla to get one modified right away. That's never gonna work. Ugh. I'm going to. If there's anything I can do as an ARC's informant, I'll do it. Hey! Wait up, you dummy!
Shiva's strength. About time we talk with Phalek.
Oh, it's you. Still in one piece? I came here upon sensing a great presence. Shiva, you called her? She's more powerful than I could have imagined. That look in her eyes when she blocked my surprise attack. There was no human spirit in them. I couldn't even sense a will to fight. We humans must be too trivial for her to regard with any sort of emotion. And yet, whether her heart is in it or not, her strength is too overwhelming for us. Can you imagine what sort of havoc she would wreak if she did have the will to fight? Just once, I'd like to see it, to confront her with her true spirit on display.
There just might be a chance for that, Phalek. We might be able to arrange that. I guess soliloquy.
My masterpiece, the Emerald Tablet, has spread its wings and made my wildest fantasies a reality. Hardly any time has passed since it left my control, yet it seemed so long ago. I, Hagito Ani, renowned hero of the modern world, have amassed great wealth and prestige thanks to my rare talents and genius mind. My company will only continue to grow as time marches on, propelling my name to even greater heights.
Yes.
And yet, it's all so pointless. My soul still longs for something more. Something like the overwhelming rush of fulfillment I experienced when my masterpiece finally spread its wings. This time I will achieve something unimaginable, and I will do it with my own two hands.
Is he gonna, like, help us with this? Really? Really? Ugh.
I was trying to check up on Earth's status, but
Haggith was all alone there, wasn't he? I could have sworn he was talking to someone. I hope he doesn't start causing trouble again. Anyway, looks like Earth's doing just fine.
Fighting spirit. Oh, great. Pietro.
Charlotte, you can stop now. I am fully aware of that intense love you have for me. 120% clear. So just calm down.
World's densest summoner.
Charlotte, I need you to relax. You fully convinced me of your love. Go frolic with Katarine and the other. Ow!
Probably
my
the
darling
universe's
baby.
densest. Multi versus densest.
Hello, mon ami. What a rare treat to meet
my
you.
friend.
Charlotte, calm down, you. Mon ami is here, so everything is fine. Allow me the pleasure of introducing you to my darling Redoran, mon ami. I call her
Named after a
Charlotte.
class, maybe?
She has a jealous streak. Redorans tend to be belligerent, as is Charlotte all the more so. She often gets into squabbles with my other darlings because of that. Her love for me is just too deep, I'm afraid. I must say, I'm completely entranced by her magnificent passion. Charlotte, what's the matter, my dear? Don't glare at mon ami like that.
She'd probably rather be king. That's probably the sense.
Charlotte, how dare you attack mon ami like that?
He's like, I'd rather be with this lady. She's powerful.
I see. Are you envious of our intimate relationship? I'm terribly sorry about that, mon ami. But the way you blocked her attacks was just a thing of beauty. That's enough, Charlotte. Come back to me. No! Charlotte, you seem to be.
Like, please take me away from this food. I don't want to be around him. You're pretty tough.
Yes, of course. Charlotte, you're trying to get stronger, all for my sake.
No.
But you don't
It's
have to
actively
push
trying
yourself,
to
darling.
kill you.
I love
All
you
of your
just the
pets
way you
are
are.
trying to
You're
kill
so
you.
faithful and as passionate as ever, I see. Oh, yes, Charlotte. Hit me with everything you have. I welcome every expression of your love.
Jeez. Moron. Always the underdog.
Let's start with a quick debriefing. Thanks to Sukuna Hime's help, we were able to take down Mitra, one of the Photoners. That's a significant win for us.
Spare us the empty consolation, boy. We've been outfoxed. She wasn't our real target.
Empty? We've proved that if we can just seal their powers, we can defeat them. I suspect there's a correlation between us being in the know and Shiva's execution of this massive attack. When they attack by teleporting in, we can predict and detect it. They're trying to overwhelm us before we can get our defenses up.
Honestly, we're not really in a position to put up a fight. We're deploying more advanced AIS units, so we should be able to hold our ground. But if Shiva herself shows up, there's not much we can do. Huey's buying us some time by leading ARC's forces in a tactical retreat. But who knows how long they'll hold. Would that I could offer our help. But with its seal broken, we're stretched thin just keeping Ragatsu from breaking loose. As it is, ARCS is assisting us in driving it back. What a pitiful state of affairs. Tamihime.
You should focus on treating your own wounds first and foremost, Sukuna-hime.
Understood. Send word at the first sign of movement.
Apologies for the delay, but I do believe greetings are in order. Pleased to meet you, Pele.
There's no need for such ceremony. I have sensed the peril ARCS faces firsthand.
Shiva, you mean?
She made facing you all look like child's play. She even adapted to my attacks. Instantly, might I add. She strikes with overwhelming force and gives herself space to read the situation carefully. Overcoming that will take some creative thinking, which is precisely what will make it such an absolute thrill.
Bailey? Why exactly did you come here?
Two simple reasons. First, to find the source of an incredible aura I sensed.
And to beat it into a pulp.
Second, to find the source of the ominous atmosphere I felt snaking its tendrils over Earth. And lo and behold, I believe I have indeed encountered a two birds with one stone scenario in the flesh.
We're getting an emergency transmission from Earth. It's Inga.
Put him through, Sierra.
Guardian, Sierra, wish we could chat under less pressing circumstances. I know you got your own crap to deal with, but we got a crisis brewing here. Monsters are attacking us, and they're not phantasms.
Those are
Those
photos.
photoner forces? What are they doing on Earth?
This Shiva entity sent them, most likely. Or rather, has been sending them, aiming to crush every world at once. I will take my leave here and hurry back. Handling this alone seems a bit beyond them. Or fear.
Things are bad here. We can't just sit back and let Earth suffer. You're the most knowledgeable one here when it comes to Earth. Mind checking to see how things stand and report back?
This is exactly what we want. No photons on Earth. Nothing to absorb. Kayla can knock your ass out there. Winds of annihilation.
Gotcha!
Good grief. To think this had to happen right as we were about to go check up on Earth.
Just when we were finally getting to see each other again.
Go!
This is it!
Apologies, Rena. We didn't mean to drag you into it.
And that's all water under the bridge now. Especially now. We've got company!
Understood. But at least we made it in time. with the strongest reinforcements available.
Wait, is that you?
Your aid's appreciated.
Well, that's interesting. Panty shot! Yeah, D-Store.
We were struggling quite a bit, but you managed to make quick work of them. We should be able to push them back. Ah!
Don't go off on your own!
What? Ah!
Not today! Sorry I took so long, Rena.
It's okay.
Hey man, it's been a while. Good to see you.
Try not to be too rash. I seem to remember someone telling me that lone wolves don't make good ARCS operatives.
I know that. Thank you. And you too.
Has everyone been evacuated, Itsuki?
You bet. Everyone's safe and sound, which is why I'm here to help.
Appreciate you dropping in. Hate to ask, but could you do us one more favor? The math nerd and I are holding down the city area, but there's a slew of hostiles headed for the school. Go stop them.
Don't worry about it. We can handle this area.
Itsuki is correct. Thanks to you, we now know the best way to fight them.
You have people to save, right? Go on! Don't leave them waiting!
Very well.
With that said, listen, you two. This foe is quite the handful, even for us. If you wish to retreat, now is our last chance.
I think we're well past that point, Suzuki. We've gone toe-to-toe with Dark Falls together. Remember?
Rena is right. We can't just stick our heads in the sand when there's something we can do to help. Let's go. Planet Earth, no. Our home is counting on us. Yo, math nerd, that way.
Watch who you're calling a nerd. Like this, Maxwell. I finally get back from the United States, and this is what is waiting for me? I'm 200% over this. Looks like Full and Eratron have things under control. You should head to school.
I asked the Guardian to take care of things there. Well, I doubt there'd be any scraps left for us now. And besides, these assholes seem like they still haven't had enough.
I swear, everyone just wants 100% of a piece of our pie.
Corey.
Thanks, Hitsuki! Don't mention it. Not yet, anyway. This isn't over. Well, like it or not, we need to be the defenders here. Otherwise, we'd be letting our god down. Yes, you're right.
Obliterated. Set.
It's you! You're here! What a relief!
Good to see you guys. Looks like I made it.
Yes. Thank you. Hitsuki! Corey! Sorry to interrupt the reunion, but we'll have to save the sentiments for later. Enemy forces coming in from above. Lots of them. Hitsuki! Right. Lend us a hand, won't you?
We are currently preparing to call on all ARC's ops to participate in a large-scale enemy suppression operation. The target is the corrupted former mothership.
Looks like you finished off that first wave. But I'm picking up more of the same signals above you.
Still coming, huh? Tenacious little sons of...
I've received a briefing on the situation from Failing. Allow me to help eradicate these invaders.
Hanging? Piss off, old-timer. We're busy.
Just as cocky as ever, aren't you? Let's see if this changes your tune. Off you go, my Emerald Tablet number 2. Give it all you've got.
Whoa! Picking up a massive phantasm and flying through the air. This is ridiculous!
Huh?
Hey, is it really that surprising? It's only my Yamato. Would you expect anything less?
I don't know what to expect.
Am I wrong in remembering this guy's avatar arms were out of control?
Wait, he just treated the first one as a prequel and went ahead and made a new one?
Yep.
People who really believe they're capable of anything can sometimes be mind-blowingly strong.
Sounds like someone's trying to cover her ass.
Main and secondary batteries, take aim! Fire!
Nice. Maybe another one?
This makes absolutely no sense. But in a fight like this, having this much firepower is a blessing. Precisely. Right now, numbers are what we need. Principles can come after we finish using everything at our disposal.
Let us handle this. Go take care of whatever pressing matters are at hand. I imagine it is something not here on this world.
Felix right. We'll take care of things here.
There's gotta be something out there making these guys come knocking through the door, right? Consider your job shutting that down. It probably doesn't sound convincing coming from the ones whose asses you just had to save. We got this. And don't forget, we got someone on our side capable of beating the crap out of God. How are we supposed to face him if we lose to this gang of slobbering trash?
Inga is right. Don't worry. We'll take care of Earth.
Are you sure?
We might not handle it as smoothly as you, but we'll come together and do our best. You do the same.
Peacing out. Let's go find this god. Thank you for joining me. Have a good one.